Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about another Mustang. That's right. Last video, if you were here for it, we were talking about the 2021 Mach 1 that they're going to be coming out with. And man, there's a lot of Mustangs out there. I mean, you got the GT, the GT350, GT500, Salines, Bullets, Roush, RTRs. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, there are so many different tuners, so many different variations of the Mustang. It kind of blows my mind, honestly. I've been a huge Mustang fan for, oh God, decades. And it's so hard to pick one with so many different ones out there. But we're going to be talking about the Roush Stage 2 for 2020. Roush has always been a huge name. They've done a phenomenal job tuning the Mustang. But the big question I have with this one is the Stage 2 worth it? I mean, you're getting a lot for your money, especially if you go with the Stage 3. But if you don't want the supercharger option and you want to stay naturally aspirated, or you don't have the money for it, there is two other stages that I think a lot of people forget about. So Stage 2, we're going to talk about that and see what comes in the kit and is it worth the money. So let's get started. Before I do though, make sure if you're a Mustang fan, you drop a like on this video. I know there's a lot of you out there, so don't be shy. Hit that like button now. If you haven't already, also hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. So again, I'm going to reiterate, the Roush Mustang is a phenomenal looking car. I always loved the way the Roush Mustangs looked. They always performed really, really well. So the Stage 2 kit, again, naturally aspirated, so you get the 5-liter Coyote engine. And really the Stage 2 is more of a suspension upgrade than anything else. Well, that and appearance packages, of course. So let's start with the cosmetic stuff first. Obviously, Roush has a whole different front end. It has a front splitter. It has Roush emblems all over the place. I do like the grills. I'm not going to lie. I love the way it's just kind of blacked out and very simple, but yet, you know, very sleek and sinister all at the same time. I love the big black pockets where, you know, underneath of the fog lights, which are LED, which that is part of the lighting enhancement package. Front splitter kind of reminds me of a Boss 302. I love the way that looks. And the black louvers on the hood. This whole package that they put together here, phenomenal looking car. Absolutely love it. The rear end also gets a nice splitter. You get quad tip exhaust, which comes from their Roush Axleback system. You're going to get that as well. Side skirts and everything, all compliments of the R9 Aero body kit. So aesthetically, everything looks really, really good. And of course, I'm not forgetting that Roush stripe on the bottom of the car. So you're going to get just as many Roush badges and emblems and all that embroidery on the inside as you get on the outside. Trust me, when you step in the car, you're not going to think you're in a standard GT. One thing I did forget to mention though, the exterior does also get 20-inch Roush wheels. Can't forget that. And they're wrapping them in the ultra high performance Continental Extreme Contact Sport tires. Now this is an extreme summer tire, and I have personally run these on some of my cars. Absolutely love it. These tires hook up well, they handle phenomenally, they're quiet, and probably one of the best tires I've ever driven on. Alright, so we covered the cosmetic stuff, we covered the wheels and tires, but now what about the handling performance? Well, I hate to say it's a very short list. The car gets a Magna Ride system, but it has an in-house Roush calibration in the dampers to help with the handling. But that's it. That's all Roush states in their package for the Stage 2 is an in-house calibration for the dampening, for, you know, the Magna Ride system. Which, if that being said, to me, I'm not sure it justifies the $13,000 price tag for the kit. Now that being said, Roush does claim the car will do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds, cover the quarter mile in 11.8, and have a lateral G of 1.06. Those numbers are impressive, but they're not astronomical. I mean, they're not like so far above the GT that I'm not quite sure it justifies the $13,000 price tag. Technically, it's like $12,000 and change, but you know, I'm just going to round up for the sake of a couple $100. So the question is, do you find it worth it? Definitely drop your comments down below. I want to know if any of you find that this is going to be a worthwhile package for basically aesthetics and Magna Ride tuning. So obviously wheels and tires, everyone puts the wheels and tires on their Mustang when they buy it. That's not a big deal. But everything else, I'm kind of like, I love Roush. I do. Is it worth $13,000? Or do you just go buy wheels and tires yourself and then put on an axle back exhaust and, you know, lower it? I mean, that's kind of where I'm at this point. But Roush does add a couple extra options you can go with if that's not enough. One of which is an additional X pipe or H pipe, which is going to give you a louder exhaust and a little more breathability. You can upgrade to a Brembo brake package, different style of wheel if you don't like the standard Roush wheels, and you can get an engine-based styling package and a Roush active exhaust system. But I've always liked the idea of that active exhaust so you can quiet it down and not anger the neighbors all the time if you come home late at night. So there are a few nice options you can click in addition to the standard equipment package, the Stage 2, but again, that's going to be more money. So as much as I love Roush and the Stage 2, I got to look at it from a financial standpoint. I'm not sure if it's really worth that the investment. The Stage 3, if you want to go that route, is an additional $12,000 on top of that, which gives you the supercharger and, you know, bumps your horsepower up over 700. Obviously, everyone likes that idea, but regardless, it's a good-looking car. It definitely performs, and Roush does stand by their name. They know how to make a car handle. I mean, Jack Roush owns a NASCAR team, for God's sake. I'm pretty sure he can figure out how to tune a Mustang to handle. As always, let me know what you think of the Roush Mustang Stage 2. Drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget that bell notification. Catch you next time.